Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. How is everyone going? I'm okay. I should have started recording this video about an hour ago, but I was trying to re-find stuff for my Weasel Words video, which I still haven't made. Coming soon. So, here we are. I was complaining about my follower count, and then I got like a bunch today, and I'm like, stop complaining, shut up. One person is enough, all right? One person is the best amount all the time, because it's just about, impacting one person's life. Ting. All right, so we're here again with another anti-MLM video. Should I write a song about being an anti-MLM creator? No. Okay. Thanks for the feedback. All right, so here we are. We are back on the trail of ELOMIR. So just a little short catch up for people. ELOMIR is a health and wellness MLM, and they have one product called Access Clarity, which is everything to everyone all of the time. It's a yellow strip that has active ingredients of curcumin, NAC. I can't remember what it stands for, but it's good apparently, and vitamin B1. And apparently it makes some people like trip, like LSD trip on it. Other people, it saved their marriage. Anyway, I found myself an attendee at their Zoom calls every Saturday. Well, it's 8 a.m. for them. It's 1 a.m. at night for me. And the last couple of times I have been on where a man called Mark is talking, and he is in hospital, and he has spoken about himself a number of times and saying that he has PTSD. He is having multiple brain injuries. I saw a picture of the scars on his head, and yeah, he's all around a little bit, it just seems like he's having a bad time. And last week I was basically like this the whole time while I was listening to it, like, how are they? And everybody was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Oh, I needed to hear that testimony. And I'm like, are you guys not seeing that this is a problem? This man is in hospital and he was recruited in such a vulnerable state. Oh my God, why is nobody saying anything? Anyway, the next week he's there again, and he says, I'd like to thank my friend for coming up to see me in the hospital. And this person brought him some strips, which he gave away some of them. And he said how he didn't have any strips. And then when he did have strips, before he couldn't put his fingers together, they were like stuck. But then he got the strip and his fingers were not stuck anymore. Great testimony. Everyone's like, oh my God, amazing. Yeah, if he's telling the truth. Anyway, there's a subreddit called ELOMIR Exposed. I posted on there because I was just, at a point where I was flabbergasted, just saying, like, I cannot believe these people don't see a problem with this. Like, what is wrong with them? And somebody put on that. So I personally know the hun that signed him up. We are not friends. I keep her on Facebook just to watch her make a fool of herself with these MLMs. The whole thing is so disgusting. She says she drove 3 hours to deliver strips to this guy while he was in hospital. She had never even met him in person. She actually had the gall to say that the strip saved his life. Anyway, I'm looking forward to watching ELOMIR go down in flames. Out of all of the MLMs I've observed, this one is just the sleaziest. Agreed, K Barbo on the Reddit there. Yes. So, at first I thought it was a Christie, and I had to listen to it a couple of times, and I found out it is this woman here called Fritzy Buck. Apparently, that's her actual name. Now, she was with Hempworks and BioRains, and I think that Van and Tuan were in BioRains very briefly. Now, the other thing, she's got like an unboxing of Suna, SUNNA, which I looked up, and it is a tanning MLM, question mark. So she's a serial MLMer, and I did a bit of a search, and I have found a video on her Facebook, which I'm going to react to later, well, in this video, but this is her Twitter here, because I did a search for a picture of her, and a picture came up. It's a video, so what's happening? Oh. So that picture was on her Twitter, on the Google images, and I'm like, oh, this is a test, okay? Because I know that this is a trans senator, and this is going to be, if she says something ignorant about this person, I'm going to know if she's transphobic or not. So it's a bit of a test, all right? So I'm like, okay, so let's go to Fritzy's Twitter and see if she's transphobic. Anyone want to guess? Somebody in a serial MLMer? Yeah, transphobic. So she said it's a retweet. So, and it says, we screwed up this country so bad they sent Ben Franklin back to see what the F was going on. Please don't misgender this senator, okay? This is somebody who is a prominent trans person, and they are doing really great things for trans people. So, my judgment of Fritzy is it's pretty negative. I'm going to say I've got a bit of a bias there, okay? Because not only did she recruit somebody who's in a very vulnerable position, but she's openly transphobic. All right, now further down, she's got, for some reason, she's got her, hang on, are they her pronouns? I can't tell. You need to go back up the top, sorry. No, they're not her pronouns, but she says 100 plus people died today during COVID because of Joe Biden mishandling of current pandemic. And that was on January 21st, 2021. I think, Fritzy, I think you'll find that he was only in office a couple of weeks, and the guy before him might have had a hand in that, okay, honey? Yeah? Maybe not. She's not so smart, maybe. Yeah. Let's just say that, hey? Okay, then we keeping on going down. I should have just took pictures of it. Sorry, no, I know. Screen recorded. Surgical and cloth masks do nothing to prevent viral transmission. If masks don't work, then why do surgeons wear them? Okay. And then we got some racism in here. The WHO was corrupted by China's influence and bought cheap WHO investigations. Still can't access Wuhan a year after the first cases were reported. China-led millions died. Real good. The CCP, the Chinese something Republic. No, it's something China, whatever. But hid doctors who knew the truth. Secretary of State. Okay, next. Rudy Giuliani breaking. Look. Number something. Trump just signed a bill to investigate pandemic scams. Oh well, you better watch out for a whole lot of your friends there, Fritzy, because quite a few MLMers did take out PPP loans. Anyone here watching Focus on Fauci, let me be clear. I will sue everybody who caused my father to die of multiple sclerosis. I will not stop until justice is served. Well, that's sad if that is the case, but what the fuck does Fauci have to do with that? Anyway, retweet if you want to see Joe Biden in handcuffs. Woo! And that is the mark of a patriot right there. Oh, this is a good one. In an effort to make ends meet during this, I can't shit robe. I don't know what that other thing is, but a shit shirt. Yeah. I'm going all out promoting my small business. Now it's not a small business, Fritzy. I think you'll find that when you're in bio reigns, you're an independent contractor. Okay? She's slow. I've got to speak a little bit more plainly. She's not real smart. Okay? Never before seen technology using water molecules to carry nutrients to the body. What does that mean? She has no idea. She's just repeating something she learned in a training. 100% absorbable, 100% health, 100% amazing. Please support. Ask me how. We know how. Anyway, something is fishy. That's about not getting COVID and getting COVID. All right, next. No money coming in, separated families during quarantine. Sadness, anxiousness, complete madness. Is this what this is all about? To make people vulnerable? I say yes, not me though. I'm fighting hard for this BS. Was it hard for you, Fritzy? Was it? I think you'll find it was hard for everybody, okay? That's my country, MAGA 2020. Yeah. Do you know what, though? That's Photoshop. Clone tool. Anyway, Randy Quaid says America is not and will never be coming together for Joe the cartel tool. You got that right, Randy Quaid. The worst Quaid, Randy. Yeah, stand with him. And then Fritzy is retweeting a couple of people. Don't worry. Trusting the plan. We've got this, Patriots. Have you? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Okay. Tonight I pray that the innocent liberals who know not what they have done and are innocently brainwashed can open their minds and heart to understand the evilness of our politics. Pray for them, fight for them. This is about love. What the fuck are you talking about? You cannot be talking about Trump. That's not. And she retweeted Donald Trump Jr. Great. Bright and secret emails. It's always the emails. All right. Oh, and a retweet of Kirstie Alley, simple. A vote for Biden is a vote for socialism. A vote for Trump is a vote for continued republic. I pledge allegiance, blah, 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 blah. And then Kirstie Alley, look who's talking now. That was a bit. She was in a movie. She was in a movie called Look Who's Talking. Anyway, that's a little introduction to Fritzy. So you can see I'm very, very fucking sassy at the moment, okay? Because fuck her, all right? You know, I know that we say these people are victims, you know, that they are victims, people who are preyed upon and recruited into MLMs. This woman is not a victim. This woman is a predator. And she has gone after somebody with a mental illness. It could be me. It could be, you know, my sister. It could be someone you know who's alone in a hospital. You know, like I'm a ridiculously selfish person and I'm really secretive. Okay. Yeah. Great job like starting a YouTube channel, right? Anyway, so people would like I might have a breakdown and no one would know. You know, because if I go off the grid, I mean, it's only that my dad is living with me now, but if I went off the grid, no one would know. And, you know, like, say I did have a psychotic break, ended up in hospital, I could fall for this shit because of somebody who's feeding me information because I'm already susceptible because I'm like, you know, in a vulnerable situation. They're going to say, I've got this medication. It's natural. As a recovering addict, I'm like, oh, yep, that's good. Need something natural. And it does this, and this. Well, I might fall for that. So fuck her. All right. Okay. So I'll play the, what's it called again? Why am I singing? I will play the other little video that I put on Instagram yesterday, which is her. Okay, it's not in that folder. What am I doing? Where did you put it, Tish? Oh, here you go. Okay. So this is her at the hospital. My friend, my teammate, who's rising to the top. We both are, but not without a good fight. Buck and B. So her surname's Buck, and Mark B goes by Mark B. And yeah, she drove hours to go and see this man. She has children. She's got one young child. I think she's got 3 children. And this is not a relationship thing. He said that did she say that they were talking online, just friends? And yeah, like this was after his testimony on Zoom, and he talked about, you know, her coming to see him. All right, now we are going to watch this video, which is about 18 minutes, I believe. Yep, 19 minutes. And this is her after she had visited Mark in the hospital. And I'd just like to say, take that fucking Nirvana shirt off. Oof. I am angry about this one. As a Nirvana fan, somebody who supports Joe Biden, who supports Trump and is transphobic, Do you know that Kurt Cobain used to wear dresses, honey? Do you know that? Yeah? So I'm very angry at this woman. Alright. I'm clear with my biases, okay? Let's friggin' watch this shit show.
Yeah, this is a story that needs to be told. Something that I have not really talked about. Although you need to hear all of this.
Look at her. She's the cat who ate the cream. She's just like smug as fuck.
Because it's pretty amazing. So I'm going to start off by saying thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. My bedroom is a mess. I'm organizing.
No one cares.
I just
get on with it.
I'm organizing. I am trying to get rid of like stuff that I don't wear. And yeah. But hi, if you're here, wave. Thanks for popping on. Okay, so a lot of things have been going on the last few weeks that I want to talk about. It has to do with business and what's been going on and what I have and what I'm sharing and all the work that's been being done behind the scenes and how we're really changing some lives over here. So everybody here knows that I've been involved with a company for the last couple months called ELOMIR. It's been doing some great things. We are helping people all over the country. We're about to open up to Canada next month on October 1st. So things are going really well here and it's very exciting. The business is popping. It's helping.
I mean, not really. Because you had to open up to Canada earlier than you thought because the American market's a bit tapped out. Yeah.
A lot of people. So what I wanted to tell you guys about is what we have here, what we're doing, how it's changing the lives of so many people. So when I started my journey with network marketing, okay, don't be scared of that word because if you have never done it, you really should try it. It's a great way to make a little bit of a side income, or you can make it as big as you want it to be. But anyway,
No, you can't. That's fucking unequivocally untrue.
We have here is Access Clarity. This is a strip that is fully dissolvable. It helps with mood. It helps with digestion, helps with focus, energy. It's all clean. There is.
Is this compliant? I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head, but anyone who is watching, let me know.
Nothing to be afraid of when taking this. You're not going to test for any sort of weird things. If you have to take this on a daily basis, which is awesome and which is why I chose to do this, because I think that the product that I was sharing before had a stigma attached to it, and I do really, really love that specific product. But for me, trying to build a business,
she's talking about CBD because she was in HempWorks.
It was kind of oversaturated. So I wanted to get in with something that was going to be one of a kind, be something that everybody could take.
Lies. You got in early because the company is new. That's it.
And something that would really, really, really help people on all levels. So that's why I chose this. I already took mine today, but I will show you. Take care. I will show you guys what it looks like, okay? It is, and you've probably seen my pictures on here before, but this is a strip, and it goes right on your tongue. What this will make.
So are they just not going with sublingual anymore? So it's all on the tongue, not underneath the tongue?
What it do for you is it might help you calm down. It will lessen those jitters. You will not get feelings of, over caffeinated and everything like that, because sometimes that's just a little too much. But what I have noticed is that it has really, really, really helped my digestive system. I always feel like very like full, bloated, just not well, right? And now we're finding that gut health is so important.
How long did you feel this? Why didn't you go to a doctor? You had to wait to try this fucking strip in 2022? Just, I forgot what year it was. Yeah, good one. You waited till 2022, halfway through 2022, to really work out your gut health. Okay.
It's like our second brain, right? So if you start really tapping into your gut health, you're going to notice a lot of changes. Okay, so it's going to help your mind, it's going to help your body, and hopefully will help your spirit. So that's kind of what we're doing here. And I'm so incredibly excited because this has been like such a journey. But what I do really want to share with you guys tonight is a story of hope, a story of, I don't even know how to describe it. Carolee, you know this story, and
if she fucking cries, I'm gonna be annoyed. It's not a story of health, hope. It's a story of fucking exploitation. That's what it is.
I'm just going to share it with you. So I get messages from, oh, awesome. Yes, it does help with sleep. It really, really does. I'm very excited for you, and I'm glad that you're doing this as well. Yay.
So who's on your live? Just other people from fucking ELOMIR? Because that's what it sounds like.
Okay, so my story with this journey that I've been on, I love helping people, okay? Sometimes to a fault. I take a lot of my energy and put it into others. It makes me feel good about myself. It gives me purpose. It really does. So I had been talking to somebody online, had a connection with someone just speaking like on a friendly term. And what had happened was, hey, Corinne, hey, what happened is, oh my gosh, this is such a story. Noah?
I wonder the hesitancy here, because once you let the cat out of the bag, you can't get back in. Alright? I wonder where that saying comes from. Because he said last week, something like my sponsor and I had a falling out or something like that, but it's all okay now, and she's very cagey about this beginning of the relationship. Friendship. I think she's got a boyfriend, so,
Stinker, get out of here. Okay, so what happened was I was talking to someone online. It's my friend Mark B. We have become very, very good friends through this journey, and I just want to tell you guys a little bit about Mark's story. One of these days, Mark and I are actually gonna go live together.
And it's interesting because she's telling his story. He's not like here to tell his story. He's told bits of his story in the Zooms, but this is to recruit. This is to make her look like the hero of the day. Look at me, I'm a martyr. I have saved this man. I am everything.
So you can hear his side of the story, but I will tell you a little bit of mine, and everybody say hi to Noah. Hi, Noah. It's bedtime, baby.
Yes, put me to bed.
I'm gonna put.
Does anyone know oh god, the show with Dr. No, 600-pound life, My 600-Pound Life, is that the name of it? Stephen Asante as a child. If anyone gets that, let me know. God, that was uncanny.
Put you to bed. All right, you go get your iPad and go lay down. I'm telling a very important story about Mr. Mark. Okay?
Oh, damn. So the kids know about Mark? Weird.
Okay. Everybody's saying hi now.
Time freedom.
Attend to putting me to bed.
Okay,
now.
I will. I'm going to tuck you in just a minute. Oh, my God. Noah, okay, you can stand here, all right? All right, so the story goes, I had been talking to Mark, okay? And Mark told me some of the things and traumas that he had been going through. I'll let him explain.
I don't like that the child is there. I will blur it. Sorry. Now my whole Stephen Asante thing's gonna sound stupid. What happened to my mouse?
One of these days exactly what it is. But for some reason I was drawn to this person because I felt spiritually guided to help someone. It was something that I have never done before. I had never met him before. The night before that, when we were talking, he told me that he was in the hospital and that he had brain surgery. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I think what I have could really help him.
Wow. She didn't even spare a thought for what he's actually going through. She might have in the moment, but that's not what she just said. Wow. That's upsetting. She is no friend of his.
So what did I do? I drove 3 hours. To give this strip to a perfect stranger. I had never met him before, but I did feel like I was spiritually guided to this. Oh, this baby. I drove 3 hours, maybe a little more. I gave this to my friend, Noah. Noah!
That's actually annoying because it's like I understand that the child, you're not gonna like yell at the child to go away, but it just feels like she's trying to position yourself even more as a martyr. Look at me, I'm not only a great human, I'm a great mum too. I don't know, I think that if you're talking about something so traumatic that you should be, I don't know, wait until he goes to bed. But she obviously wanted to get the story out ASAP.
What had happened was something that I had never seen before with my own two eyes. I'd never witnessed it before, ever. And that was, okay. Please hold. Hold, please. Listen, this is important, okay? I need you to just go sit down for a sec, okay?
No, put me to bed.
Okay.
Tuck me in, please.
Okay.
Tuck me in.
Let me finish telling the story and I'll be right done.
Tuck me in or bye-bye to the meeting.
Okay. So what I did is I gave him this strip. I said, listen, I want to see if it helps you. He was having issues with some of his coordination. He was having a hard time sleeping. Now, remind you that he is actually in a hospital recovering from a brain surgery. And I said, listen, I'm going to give you a bunch of these. I want you to take them. I want you to, and I'm going to call you in the morning and I'm going to see what you think.
Did you say check with your doctor, perhaps? Who the fuck are you? Who are you turning up to a hospital with supplements? Because I've looked at your fucking, like, work history. You're a serial MLMer. You are not a nurse. You're not a doctor. You don't have any qualifications to do any of that.
You know, and he was just like blown away, right? Because he's smart. He knows like what we have here is like something really special. And we just totally hit it off like immediately. I was like, listen, I don't know what or why I'm here, but I'm here. And I really want.
I know what and why. Money, money. Money, exploitation, story. And because of the buzz of Mark B in ELOMIR, Van has talked to him. Van has commented on his TikToks. Okay? She recruited him. So she is going to get that residual fucking recognition. Gross.
I want to help you and I want to see you get better. Guys, the next morning, he actually slept for 6 hours. He slept for 6 hours. His coordination was better. He felt happier. He felt motivated. He felt so many different powerful things happen to him just by this, okay? And I had never witnessed anything like this before in my life. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This is incredible. You know, I get a lot of feedback of people saying, oh, I feel like my mood was better, or I feel like I have more patience, or, you know,
That's not like a, quantifiable thing. Okay? It's just so dumb. And it's one person. So can you tell me how one atypical person, if it's even true, okay, and it still could be a placebo attack, placebo effect. Attack is, that actually fits for what she's doing. You told him what the strip could do. Placebo effect is real.
lost a little bit of weight. Hey, Ashley, I lost a little bit of weight, or I don't feel as bloated, or, you know, I get all of these things, but to physically see these things happening, to
Hold on. How did you see him sleep for 6 hours? And what do you mean you saw them happen? Were you there overnight?
somebody within like a few hours. Guys, this is incredible. Mark and I have become such good friends. We talk every day. He inspired.
That sounds very unhealthy, like you're love bombing him, like everybody else is in the Zoom meetings. Mark B, you're amazing. Love your story. You're an inspiration. You're all fucked, in my opinion.
Here's me to keep going, to keep moving, to keep sharing stories, to keep. Listen, when you're healing, and you can do your healing with a totally clear mind, and this is what this does for me. When you can do that, it makes it so much better, because you're actually focusing on yourself. You're focusing on like what you need to do in order to heal, and that is what this has helped me with. And
How? How? Like, oh my God.
just the fact that I was able to connect with someone on a level of I don't know, it was like divinely guided. Oh, Ashley, that's awesome. I'm so glad to I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, he is very inspiring. I'm smiling because Mark is going to make such a difference in the world. He really is. I'm very, very, very blessed to know him. And you are too. I can't wait for him to get on and show you and everybody else, like the accomplishments that he has done and what he's going through and what this has done for him. Okay.
How can you just put it all on the strip? Starters, he hasn't been on it that long, right?
You need more of that in your life? Yeah, we all do. We all do. We all need to hear that everything's going to be okay. And when you think that there's something going on in your life that is just traumatic, or and please don't get me wrong. Everybody goes through things that are traumatic, right? I've been through a lot of trauma. But when you come across somebody like Mark,
You really want to think about how you can take the biggest advantage of them. You know, you really want to think about, how can I exploit this for my own gain? How can I do better in my business? Okay. Oh, I know. I'm going to give him a strip. I'm going to make him feel fucking fantastic, because he strikes me as being quite lonely. He had said that he was just getting on Zooms and etc., etc. So you are love bombing him, and that can, really affect the dopamine. So that could be what's making a difference as well.
there's a reason why he's alive today.
And it's got nothing to do with you. That's the thing. It's got fuck all to do with you.
There's a reason that I was guided to him to show him what we have here. I personally do not know where he would be without this, honestly.
Wow. He's vulnerable, but he's not that vulnerable. He's in a hospital, being looked after by, I'm going to guess, doctors and nurses, right? What the fuck do you think you could have done better than them? Look at her. Ooh, I'm very angry. I'm very angry because this is martyrdom. Oh, I'm a martyr. Look at the things I have done. If he had not have met me and taken this strip, imagine if he was in hospital like he was for his other 14 brain operations before this, and ELOMIR wasn't around, like it wasn't around 3 months ago, how would we have gotten through it? Well, he just would have gotten through it, because this is bullshit and you're using it to exploit him and pump up your own origin story.
Right now, he's on a Zoom call. He's healing. He's on a Zoom call. He is, oh God. The things that he and I are doing to promote this and to share, and, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, but we've come together as a team to make a huge impact, and that's what we're trying to do here. So
I think he has absolutely pure intentions. He does strike me as the type of person who he trusts easily, and that's why this fucking scammer here has gotten in underneath his skin. But he has it, he will just say what's on his mind. He shares quite freely, too much, which unfortunately, Will, are you okay? Which unfortunately, in a bunch of MLM people on the wrong side of the MLM, they see that and they strike. That's their prey. They go straight after a victim like that. That's who she is.
If you haven't tried this, if you are wanting to try something.
See? She didn't even wait. She's pitching right now. This is her pitch. She is not even really thinking about Mark now.
Something that's going to be life-changing, okay? It's different for everyone. This strip is different for everyone because all of our bodies are different and we need vitamins. What this has in it is curcumin, okay? Everybody knows what curcumin is. If you don't, it's a form of turmeric, right? So it's the active ingredient in turmeric, which we know helps with inflammation or swelling, I should say. We know that vitamin B and what that does. Okay, that'll give you like some clean energy. What this has in it that's so special is NAC, and I really don't want to get into it. But I want you guys to look that up.
And we know why they say this, because they can't unequivocally say what NAC does in their strip because it is a proprietary blend and we don't know how much is in there. So when you look up the ingredients, you're looking up the ingredients for something that actually has a measurable value of NAC. And they can't promise that with their product because it's not the same. That's why they say to look it up, because they cannot promise that it's going to work in any particular way.
Said it before on my lives. It's something that's incredible. It helps with so many different things. I feel like if you do your research on it, you'll absorb this information a little bit better. So I definitely, you guys need to look into that.
You've literally given us nothing. So, yep, we will absorb more information.
And it's all absorbable. It's an amazing little thing that we have here, and everybody's talking about it. So not only is everyone talking about.
Was this live about Mark? I don't think so. It was just about, to make you look good, but this does not make you look good. Thankfully, you don't realize that, so here I am.
What we have here, but the stories that I'm hearing.
The stories from people who are in the company who stand to gain, like, an income from the things selling. Those people, not exactly independent people, making testimony, so.
Are just incredible. And I'm so excited to be a part of this and share with you guys. I would like Mark to come on and be a part of this, be a part of the call one time, because once you hear, I want it to come out of his mouth, what he's gone through and how he's changing and evolving and just making such a difference. It's inspiring. It's inspiring. You will cry. You will laugh. You will feel motivated.
Has made me cry or laugh. I'm just disgusted by you. When I hear Mark talk in the Zooms, it makes me concerned. It makes me think. It makes me feel worried that people are taking advantage of him. And, like the people who are surrounding him in the actual hospital, like the nurses and doctors, they have a duty of care of keeping him safe. And you're barging in on that because you're not a safe space. You don't have any qualifications. You paid some money and you bought a strip. That's it.
To live your life the best you can every day. Noah could possibly be growling at me right now to put him to bed. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to continue to share these incredible stories with you. Listen, please do me a favor. If you feel inspired tonight, if you feel like you want to know more, I want to share that with you. Please reach out to me in Messenger. I will add you to an amazing page that has thousands of testimonies. He's growling. Thousands of testimonies from this to this to that. You can read all about it, and then you can get back with me, and I will get you guys all hooked up. Yeah, he's growling. Okay. Hey, Noah, can you say goodnight to my friends?
Good night.
Say goodnight. All right, we're going to put this baby to bed. Okay? Ooh. Ooh, no, you're not having a strip. The last time you had a strip, you slept for like 12 hours. Honestly, I gave him a quarter of this, and he was like at camp, and he was...
You're not supposed to give people under 18 the strip.
Remember that, Noah?
Yeah.
Noah's at camp. I gave him like, I don't know, maybe like that much, like this. All right, hold on. Like, I gave him like this much. Okay. And I was like, bud, take this, like you'll probably have a better day. It's, great things in here. He goes to camp, and the teachers call me, or the camp counselor calls me, and it's like, Noah fell asleep. Like he had to take a break from basketball because he was so tired. He fell asleep. And then they were like, he's like really asleep. I'm like, okay. They go, well, we're like a little worried. I go, he's fine. I said, he's fine. I said, he's just a little tired.
So you didn't tell them that you'd given him this strip? That sounds fucking irresponsible, really.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Because as a teacher who's taken students on excursions before, like we have to have a medication register to make sure that we know what people are on, what they need to take, even if it's just like, some teenage girls are on the contraceptive pill. Like, she's winning prizes as fucking person of the year today.
So, yeah. This product was actually created for kids. So, and then we realized.
Was it? Are you taking that from Van's story about her totally real, totally happened story where she watched something on YouTube about some 14-year-olds who couldn't be present? That one?
Oh my gosh, we have something here that everybody needs to try. And little secret, Noah and Prater Willie, they are actually using NAC to do studies with children with Prader-Willi syndrome. So that's like a bonus, right? Like right place, right time. That's what we're talking about. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Hit me up in my messenger. I want to add you and take care of you. I want to help you, and you know that. All right, guys, have a good night.
Good night, Caroline.
Oh, say good night. Mwah. Blow kisses. Mwah.
I mean, I've been stewing on this for a week and a half since I saw that original video with Mark. I think this is disgusting. I think this is self-serving. It's everything that's bad with MLMs right here. It's under the cover of being caring. It's under the guise of, I want to save this man. And especially when she said, I don't know what he would do if he didn't get the...
Oh, Ashley, that's awesome that he has done and what he's going through and what this has done for him. Okay. You need more of that in your life?
She didn't know, like, what he would have done without it. She was so fucking smug. Like, it was revolting. You didn't do anything except for exploit a man when he is very weak. You know, like, he seems like he can explain himself quite well. If you've watched any of the other videos, he shares a bit too freely, you know, like TMI. But it seems, it's like there's this collective madness that makes them all just think this is a fantastic thing. This man is in hospital. He has PTSD. He has issues. He's had 15 brain operations, okay? To me, that sounds like he has a brain injury. Guess what happens when you have brain injury? You often have problems with like the I'm trying to think of the word, but impulse control, okay? So I think that you're taking a risk by just, you know, trying to be his savior, because what if things go wrong? All right? Yeah. It's just so wrong, and I am not as articulate as I would like to be because I'm angry. But there it is. That's who this person is. Be interesting to see how it all goes. It's like I said, I don't think Mark is the type of person, if someone screws him over, he's going to say something about it. So you better look out, girlie. I think she's the same age as me. But, you know, you chose that. Who knows how the conversation started? Because she said that I think she said that he messaged her, and they were, you know, talking online, becoming friends, etc., etc. Oh, well, be keeping an eye out, that's for sure. Let me know what you think. Do you think I was too harsh? I don't think I am, and I'm sorry if I upset anyone by how harsh I have been, but from the outside looking in, it's almost evil. It is just it's just grimy. And yeah, like I'm always going to keep it 100, all right? I'm going to tell you how I'm feeling. And sometimes that means calling somebody a bitch. Yeah? Like I said, if I found myself in this situation, I'd want to know that there was someone out there talking for me when I didn't have a voice. And that's what my channel's about. It is a voice for the voiceless. I use my privilege as much as I have to amplify voices that need it. She may have mental illness as well, but please don't take advantage of people with mental illness. We're not weak. It's like when we say we're vulnerable, you know, like it's not a negative, all right? I have moments of weakness, but I'm very strong. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to the big city tomorrow for my monthly needle. Hopefully, we find out about when we can move into our house, because I haven't done any packing yet. It will happen. It will happen. It's just not going to take that long, so. But I'm going to start tomorrow. Well, I'm going to start whenever I'm going to I need to get some more boxes and stuff from the big city. It's not even that big, but it's bigger than here. Yeah. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Hope you have a good whatever. And I'll see you. Did I say to like and subscribe? Tell a friend. Tell an enemy. Tell people. Maybe not, no, maybe don't recommend this one as the first video though. Because, a little angry. I'm an angry inch today. All right. I'm gonna see you on the flip flop, everybody. Goodbye.